Bridgerton Season 4's steamy bathtub scene proves why the show is the hottest on TV. The following article contains major spoilers for Bridgerton Season 4 Part 2 and contains frank discussions of sex acts. Bridgerton is famous for its frequent spicy love scenes, and a particular moment in Season 4 sees the Netflix series hold on to its title as the steamiest show on TV. When it first premiered in 2020, the Shondaland production set itself apart from traditional button-down period dramas because not only were graphic love scenes an immediate Bridgerton staple, but entire storylines were framed around sexuality. With Bridgerton's steaminess, a large part of its appeal. Season 2 was met with disappointment for its fewer trips to the bedroom, though Kate and Anthony's love story has since been reassessed as a swoon-worthy enemies-to-lovers romance. With the free-spirited Benedict as the main character in the latest Bridgerton installment, the expectations for a sexy season were high. The first half of the season set the tone with Benedict and Sophie's simmering sexual tension, and Bridgerton Season 4 Part 2 saw it brimming over into unadulterated, satisfying passion. The bathtub scene was the, to borrow a phrase, pinnacle of the couple's erotic storyline, but its sexiness is more complex than it initially appears. Bridgerton's love scenes are about so much more than depicting two or more attractive people in a state of sexual bliss, though that's certainly part of the appeal. This is because these scenes are about the characters first and foremost, where they are in their journey, how they feel about the other person, and what they want to explore. This is fully on display in the bathtub scene between Benedict and Sophie in the Bridgerton Season 4 Part 2 finale, exquisitely set to strings from Paris' instrumental cover of Camila Cabello's Never Be the Same. Though they have already slept together, the scene showcases that for them intimacy comes before raw lust, as they first bathe together, with Benedict sensually washing Sophie's hair before things get truly physical. When they do, it's Sophie who initiates, and this is why the scene is so hot. In society, as a maid and a woman, she has no power, but in her relationship with Benedict, she is on equal footing, and he is eager for her desire to be in the driver's seat. However, Sophie's precarious societal position, accused of stealing from Lady Araminta and awaiting trial, is not lost on her, and she is as practical as she is amorous. Having gone through a recent pregnancy scare, Sophie doesn't want to do it again, and certainly not when the stakes are so high. Benedict hears Sophie's concerns, and he is more than happy to pleasure her digitally. This makes the scene even hotter because not only is it erotic, but it also shows two people genuinely in love who can communicate and respect each other's needs in the bedroom and in life. It also shows that intercourse isn't necessary for a steamy scene to do its job. Last season, Colin and Penelope's carriage encounter went viral as the hottest moment in Bridgerton at the time. The couple's intimacy was also expressed in a similar fashion to the bathroom scene, and Penelope's desire was also the impetus. In the past, love scenes on TV often featured the woman as a sex object, but in Bridgerton, she is the agent, and this over anything else is why these scenes are so popular with viewers. Francesca's pinnacle storyline in Bridgerton Season 4 may have been dropped like a lit match following the shocking death of her husband John, but as upsetting and disappointing as this may be, there's every chance that her sexual awakening is just beginning. In the wake of John's passing, Francesca and his sister Michaela leaned on each other for comfort. However, later in Season 4 Part 2, there's a fleeting yet incredibly charged moment between the two that suggests there are feelings there deeper than sisterly affection. This isn't the first time Francesca has shown complex feelings for Michaela either. Without spoiling anything for those who haven't read Julia Quinn's Bridgerton books, this all strongly hints that the show will indeed be exploring Francesca's LGBTQ sexuality down the line. Though Bridgerton has featured queer representation in the past, particularly with Benedict, they have yet to give us a core same-sex storyline. If this happens with Francesca and the series resumes her pinnacle storyline, it would be a triumphant celebration of Bridgerton's best qualities. Realize female desire and joyful love in all its many forms. It's enough to make you swoon.